This is day 2 of the 8-hour challenge. Today we have Cousin Jerdy here, and we got a super late start. Cousin Jerdy could only help for an hour. Then Cousin Gary's supposed to come. He has a flight to take in 2 hours. We're gonna move this car real quick, set it up so we can work on it comfortably. Cousin Gary's gonna show up right around the time Cousin Jerdy's gonna leave, if Cousin Gary's up even. And we're gonna do what we can. It is 10:30, because we've already been working. So 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30 will be 4 hours. Let me start a timer so there's no gray areas here. And here we go. So starting now, it's supposed to rain a lot in about an hour and a half. So we're gonna do what we can and then come back and finish it later if we don't finish it before that. So I gotta stop talking because Cousin Jerdy is moving, and let me go help him. Hopefully you guys can see a lot here, and let's get going. With Cousin Jerdy on a tight time frame, we got right to work. The rain was not going to stop us from getting this thing running today. First order of business was the axles. We undid the upper and lower ball joints on each side to install them. While I was installing the axle, Cousin Jerdy was removing the stock suspension and replacing them with the true hard coilovers from the parts car. With the front end finished, we jacked up the rear end of both cars, and Cousin Jerdy quickly began swapping the exhaust from the parts car. But before we knew it, unfortunately, Cousin Jerdy has to get out of here.
Got a flight to catch.
But he helped out a lot. Looking like a Dragon Ball Z character.
My hair is great.
But anyways, so between the both of us, kind of unorthodox way of doing it, because he did the suspension and I did the axles. But together we were able to get the whole front end together. So the axles are in, the struts are in, brake lines are bolted up. And then also Cousin Jerdy put in the shift linkage. So thank you, Cousin Jerdy.
Easy work.
See you on the next one, pal. Enjoy your trip.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we're entering hour 2 of day 2, so really hour 6. Cousin Gary made it. So we are down 2 hours and 8 minutes about. After Cousin Jerdy left, I had some downtime and I did the stuff underneath the car, so I was able to fix the strut, I mean not the strut, the spring bolt on the header. So that's removed and put a new one in, so the headers and the exhaust are now one. Tighten up the shift linkage, put up the hanger. I took it off the other parts car, the red one over there. That one, I took one of the exhaust hangers off of that, put it in. So now, everything up here, we do have a little bit more tightening up to do here. But since we're on the suspension grind and, you know, the ground is wet, because, again, we're doing it just like you guys. If it was raining outside and you wanted to get your hands dirty, you would get...
It's raining outside, you got to get to work the next day, and that clutch needs to be in there.
So you'd be doing the same thing we're doing. So we're gonna finish the stuff on the ground, and then we'll just worry about getting this thing started, putting, you know, getting some gas and everything else. So now, let them know what we have to do next, Gary.
Right now, we're getting the car running.
No, we're not. Suspension, remember?
We're doing the rear control arms and the suspension, and then getting the car running.
All right. So what does that entail? We just went over
Loosening
this.
the rear 14s. Hopefully they're not rusted. Hopefully they come out easily. Hopefully it swaps over easily onto that car as well.
Yeah. So on this car, this is a, you know, almost 400,000 mile car from like Las Vegas or Arizona, Nevada, somewhere there.
But it's clean
so
though for its
it's
mileage.
super clean. We haven't had one bolt break. Not one rusted bolt came off of this car yet.
No.
It's been great. Cousin Gary just broke a bolt on the rat support.
I broke 110.
Oh, whoa.
I broke 110 on the radiator support on the black car, but it's because like we're trying to use rusted hardware now from that car, which really we shouldn't do.
No, we should use all the stuff from this
Anything
car.
we get, this car is like the donor. It has everything that we may need to go onto that car.
Yeah, so
everything off this car I think is pretty clean.
Realistically, we have to use everything from this car and this car to put that car and this car back on the road.
Wait, we're using parts from this thing too?
Well, let's take it easy on that car for now.
She's already had a pretty rough life.
Yeah, let's take it easy. Whatever, if we need something, we're not gonna go out and buy it if we have it here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So there's nothing that we need right now.
Use
But
the axle
we
seal.
did just remove the hanger, one of the exhaust hangers, to put it on this car. So stuff like that doesn't matter because that's the OEM. You know, it's funny, the exhaust on that car is actually cut on the front side of that wheel. So that's trash anyways.
That's crazy.
So yeah, so let's look into this car. The reason being, we're gonna remove those aftermarket lower control arms and true hard coilovers and transfer everything over
put those wheels on there too.
to that car. No, we have different wheels. All right, so let's get back to work. Cousin Gary and I split up again. Somehow I got lucky working on the Rust Freak parts car, while Cousin Gary got super unlucky working on the rusted and stolen car. Great news and not so great news. You guys just saw me. I removed the stuff off the donor car. You know, typical. Like I said, I preface it. The time lapse with yeah, you know, this car would be easy. It has 300, 400,000 miles, but it's a Nevada car. This car is, you know, this car is kicking Cousin Gary's ass. He's going, you know, he's wet. He's also broken 2 bolts. So this is where things take a turn for the worse. And right now I think we have like an hour and a half, hour 15 left in our timer, maybe an hour now. So we have to get this going and like fast. So we'll see what happens, but you know, we'll give this another like 15 minutes and then we'll try to get the car started, because I mean that's the most important part of this video. So let's see what we could do. No, that does not mean we fixed it.
Guys, the car is running, suspension swap, everything.
It's not running. So we're not able to put the suspension on there because unfortunately this thing is heavily rusted. The thieves already broke some bolts on this side. Cousin Gary broke some on this side. And it's not Cousin Gary's fault, the car is just rusted. So unfortunately,
You know what? I'll take the blame on that one. It is my fault.
It's not your fault.
I like working.
I would have definitely used a ratchet first, but I think it would have snapped either way. So
It would have snapped either way. Because
Exactly.
I did use the ratchet for the one for the trailer.
Yeah.
I caught the car on fire, heating it up,
And then he still broke the bolt.
and then I still broke it.
So either way, on these cars, the bolts get stuck to the inner bushing on the lower control arms. Go ahead. So unfortunately, it's just a nightmare. We're gonna have to do that later. Maybe when that other integra is off the lift, we could do that there a little easier. But for now, we're going to focus on getting the car running, because I think we're down to less than an hour work time, and we haven't even tried to figure anything out.
2 runs.
Well, we have 55 minutes. Down to less than an hour left. We had no choice but to get this thing running. As Cousin Gary was setting up to install the starter, he noticed that the spark plug wires were damaged. Not knowing this beforehand, I didn't buy any, and now I had to find spark plug wires as soon as possible. I pulled the leads out of the distributor hoping I could fix them, but Cousin Gary said that was a bad idea. So I pulled out my phone hoping a parts store nearby would have them in stock, but none did. Cousin Gary kept working on installing the starter, and I just could not let the wires ruin our momentum. It was time to rule out the last thing stopping us from potentially starting this car. Big shout out to Uncle Rigo for allowing me to borrow this OBD1 ECU. With Cousin Gary still hard at work on 2 starter bolts, I decided it was time to set up the jump pack to speed things up a little more.
No, it's not like I'm trying to tighten the starter.
Sheesh, what a sassy guy. I was just trying to make sure the positive terminal and the negative terminal did not touch when we tried to start the car. So I let him work, and then finally when he finished, he started going over the car and reminded me that we had another car that actually used the same wires. So I went in the garage and borrowed them from the stolen GSR. And I haven't paid attention to the firing order when we removed the wires. I pulled out my phone again to look for the firing order. Gotta love the old forms. So this is the firing order. Shout out to Kid3121 on Team Integra from February 7, 2009. So 16 years ago. With the correct firing order in hand, we made sure to connect the wires accordingly and then make sure they were sitting nice and snug on the spark plugs. And Cousin Gary bolted down the last ground. Finally, it was time to see if we could get this one stolen car started.
Power in 3, 2, 1.
You hear the fuel priming? Any leaks?
Prime it again.
Here on this side.
Prime. Sounds like fuel's moving.
No leaks?
Not that I see. I hear fuel in the rail.
Gary, there's starter fluid in the passenger side of the other Integra. Alright, so we're cranking over. That was the first attempt. Now we're gonna give us a little bit of starter fluid. Then we'll prime it like 3 more times. 1, 2. So the gas definitely went down there. 3. Let me know.
Go ahead.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You're pressing it all the way. You're giving that. Just spray it all into the intake.
I did.
Hey, don't stop.
I'm gonna spray it. Should I open the throttle body?
I'll open it.
Yeah, it's on there then.
Go ahead. Hey!
It backfired out the intake. It scared me.
Let's try again. Yeah, same issue as before.
All right, guys.
Oh god, thank God the other camera's recording. Nothing's on fire up there?
Now we're good.
Alright, so we're having a fuel problem, and at this point...
Maybe timing as well? It shouldn't be backfiring out the intake.
No, because it's only starting... Oh. Come on. Woo! Let's see if it stays on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, my foot's on the gas though. My foot's off the gas. And it idles, baby. And it idles, baby. Let's go.
We're idling.
Yes, let's go. Look at that. With time to spare, baby. With time to spare, let's go. Let's go, baby.
You hear that? You hear what it sounds like?
Oh, drive. There's no cooler in the engine.
No, but we still got a few.
Smoking out of the engine, dog. That's the cooler pack.
I know, but we got a few seconds.
I knew it was going down. Let's go! So we did it we did it in 7 hours and 22 minutes.
7 hours and 22 minutes running swap.
It's what it'll take 3 people to do this. No, I mean, I think there's a lot of things that we also spent like an hour dealing with the rear suspension on the 2 cars.
I wouldn't say 3 people worked on this car. I wasn't here earlier to work on it.
That's true.
So Jerdy worked on it in place of me. He did the things that I would have done.
Yeah.
So technically, really, only 2 people have worked on
and
this car at the same
we're getting soaked right
time.
now. It is literally raining. Look.
Yeah.
I'm wet. I'm dirty. I've been on the ground. I've been under this car. I've been under that car. And we did it. 2 working days. 8 hours.
Yeah.
Just under. This is awesome. And for a second there, for a slight second. Well, hold on. I can stop this timer now. So let's stop this timer. Stop. 3 hours to 40 minutes. I'll give it a little 2-minute whatever. It doesn't matter. So we'll give it for a slight second there we thought we had the same issues we had on that car where this engine wouldn't start because that car had a fuel problem. So now it's definitely that fuel pump that was bad on that car. It was probably not. It was priming, but not enough.
It seems like this. Probably just because of the coolant though. It's like running really weird.
No, we probably have to go over this. There's probably vacuum leaks out the ass on this.
Oh yeah, I mean we have one huge vacuum leak alone right here.
Yeah, so there's vacuum leaks. We probably have to, look at this engine. Looks like it's been neglected its entire life. So we have to touch some stuff up. But that's awesome, bro.
It is.
This is awesome. I really thought that we were not gonna make it. Even though we didn't really try starting it till like the last minute.
I was pretty confident we were gonna make it.
That's pretty impressive. Like I feel like we should probably spend another video buttoning things up, and then driving down to the car wash and do a good old-fashioned car wash.
One more 4-hour session. I'll say it right here, right now. One more 4-hour session of us buttoning the engine, buttoning the suspension.
No, the suspension's gonna.
That's right. All right, I'll be honest, guys. The suspension is gonna be a whole
anymore because the suspension's gonna kick our ass.
We got a car swapped and running within 8 working hours.
And this was a stolen car.
We have done this a lot. That's why
your first swap and your most recent swap was with me.
My first swap that I ever did, yes.
Sorry,
we did it.
Top secret information.
Top secret car. but the engine came out of one car and went into
The RS.
an RS that we had
The
at
first
the time.
iteration of the RS, which was like the one that I've been chasing ever since. So the one that I put a JDM front end on and all that stuff. We did a turbo kit. The beginning of this video is based on that car. Without getting too carried away on other things, you know, I think this was a great accomplishment. I mean, people are probably like,
You guys are dorks. Like, this is a 30-year-old car.
This is
What-
like the easiest thing to freaking do. Like they got a full car and made it into another car. Should we try to start it one more time?
Yeah.
Just to end the video on a high note. Let's try again.
We'll throw some cool in it.
No, because we don't have the hose. It's gonna be.
All right, fine. You can hear fuel.
Just wow.
Definitely air leaks, but she's not idling bad. Now, when it starts getting hot, it definitely will start loud.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's not leaking, but earlier it was smoking out of the upper cooler. All right, buddy. Not get carried away here.
Guys, that rattling that you heard, it's just heat shield. We promise.
No, there's probably it probably needs an adjustment. Which we can either do, or we can have Uncle Rico come and help us, or we can have Uncle Rico do
I
it.
think we're gonna start doing things. I think we're gonna start doing our motor work as well.
Yeah.
Because now I'm about to drop a big one. It's been known that the race car right behind us here, she does blue smoke on high RPM. I say we do the valve seal. Us.
Valve seal?
Yeah, we can make it happen.
All right. We're gonna need some experience before we get into that, because
We're gonna do the valve adjustment on this first if it needs it. I don't think
valve
it needs it.
seals and a valve adjustment are two completely different things.
Yeah, I know.
A valve lash is
It's very light. That's just
Yeah.
right off the top of
Yeah.
feelers, yeah. But I think that this thing is like, look at it.
I don't know why it's vibrating like that though.
Well, number one, it's missing
The torque mount.
the two torque mounts. Let alone, I'm pretty sure these mounts are tight. Because we should test this.
Everything's tight.
So the three mounts are tight. The ones that we had, the T bracket and the two strut tower mounts. But number one, no coolant, so the engine's not going to be running perfect. You see, it's going to start bucking and doing weird stuff. We have a million air leaks that you can hear from all over the place. I can see two right here alone. Turn it off.
Still the battery.
The alternator's on. It's gonna run.
We're gonna kill the alternator. Either way, guys. With that being said, thank you for tuning in to our 8-hour challenge. I would call it a success. What would you call it?
I would call it a major success.
We were supposed to drive it, but nothing ever goes according to plan. With that being said, guys, make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you guys next week for another video. Peace.
Peace.